misleading the public, yeah, causes harm to the public. Here's one example that you understand why this is a moral issue. In the UK, there is every 7 years or so, there is a contraceptive pill panic. One went the following way. The journals, the newspapers reported that women who take the third generation contraceptive pill have an increased risk of thromboembolism by twofold or same 100%. So many readers, women, particularly young women, reacted with panic and anxiety, dropped the pill, which caused unnecessary pregnancies and unnecessary abortions. So in that time, within the next year, this one news caused 14,000 more abortions than usual. And actually, the entire trend that went down in the UK with abortion was reversed because women lost the trust in the pill. So what did the study actually report on which this twofold increase or 100% was reported? Now, the study had shown that out of 7,000 women who took the pill of the previous generation, one had a thromboemboli, and out of 7,000 who took the new generation pill, it increased to 2. That's a 100% increase. This is called a relative risk. But it's also a 1 in 1,000 increase. That's called an absolute risk. Absolute risks are transparent. Every woman can understand what it is if something increases from 1 to 2 in 7,000. 100% can mean anything. It could be something substantial, something small. And in this case, 100% is less than 1%. Absolutely. So here we have an issue where this report was causally involved in an enormous increase in abortions. And you can imagine what it means for women to have had an abortion, particularly in young age. Most women carry this problem for the rest of their life. And it's also a threat to their own health. This is just one example why misleading the public, just to get the story on the first page, for instance, is a moral issue. And it's a moral issue for journalists who make their career out of this, or for editors who edit the relevant information out of what the journalists write. And it's also a moral issue for the top medical journals, where the editors need to have the courage it's really courage to report honestly and to enforce. The usual tricks there, for instance, that benefits are reported in relative risk and the harms in absolute risk, so 50%, and here 1 in 1,000, to not allow this anymore. A study showed that in the top journals, medical journals in the USA, in the UK, in 1 out of 3 articles, this kind of trick is used to report the benefits in relative risk, 50% reduction, and the harms in absolute risk. This is a scandal, and the editors are responsible, not the pharmaceutical industry. They have an interest to make their products appear to have huge benefits and low risk. It's a moral issue for the editors, just as for the journalists. But I mean, we need a society that reminds oneself that everyone who is in the business to communicate to the public has an ethical responsibility to the public. We are not just doing business.